I'm Chaz,
I'm Marcy.
and this is more of This Homestead.
This is going to be a channel dedicated to documenting us transitioning from suburban living to homesteading. So we bought a property back in a holler. We're about a quarter of a mile away from the main road, so we have a driveway that we need to keep the maintenance up on. It's getting pretty beat up, so a lot of the videos you're going to be seeing is us figuring out how to repair our driveway. We are buying a ditch witch, and we're going to be using that also to fix our yard, because about maybe 6 inches underneath the grass and the soil is nothing but water pretty much. It just stands there. So we're going to be adding some French drains. So right now it's going to be, it's a learning experience, and these videos might be a little boring, but for us it's going to be like, oh my gosh, do you see how long it took us to do this? Oh my gosh, we didn't know what we were doing back then. So we're expecting it to be kind of fun to go back and look at in a few years.
Yeah, it's a good way for us to document our progress along the way. And the reason why we're doing all this maintenance too is it's laying the foundation for what we really want to get to. What we're really excited about doing is we're going to be building a chicken coop. We're going to be raising potentially goats. We haven't made that decision yet, but for sure cows. And we're going to have a pretty substantial garden. Hopefully a garden that can feed our family of 6 fully independently of the supply chain. That's our goal. But before we can get to that point, we need to make sure what we do have is foundationally stable. And so we're going to have to repair the driveway that is coming under some heavy disrepair. We're going to need to make sure that the house we do have is fully functional and fully capable to sustain us for the next couple of years. And right now, we still have many boxes unpacked because we have no place to store them. So that's why we're doing all the shelving videos and all the storage solution videos right now. We have a small little garden going now to practice to see what plants work well with each other. We have a little compost bin started. We're learning about how to do compost bins, and then we have a lot of other general property maintenance things to attend to. But once we get all that done, we'll have a very rock solid foundation so that we can start building our house up on the hill where we want it to be, with our permanent house. So that's all where we're trying to build up to.
Removing the one hill behind us is part of that, because you can't get up there part of the season when it's really wet. You go into the ditch.
Yeah, we have a pretty substantial turnaround area if it wasn't so steep and so slanted that when you go up there in the muddy season, you just slide right into the mountainside. So we got to fix that kind of stuff. But it goes through the driveway.
We also, as I said, this is not considered a house. We don't actually have a septic. There's a 250-gallon tank buried a few feet out the back door. It doesn't drain really anywhere.
So we have definitely
the sinks
a
all drain
to the
the sinks all drain to the creek, but the toilet goes to a 250-gallon holding tank that we are trying our best not to fill up until we can get this hill knocked down, because we will be installing a septic. We have replaced a septic in the past. Now we're going to install one from scratch. Wish us luck. I don't think it's going to be that different.
It shouldn't be that difficult. We'll do it. The only problem with this one is it's going to be uphill. So I have to pump it uphill.
Yeah. It's right there. Do you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, chipmunk is like less than 6 feet from me. Oh, he just went back in his hole. One of the other things, since we've mentioned how small the house is, it warms up quickly in there. And it does cool down relatively quick, but during the summertime, it's going to make cooking a bit unbearable. So one of my ideas, and I actually just got my birthday present in the other day, so I'm excited to set it up. We're actually going to be setting up a griddle, and it's a 28-inch griddle. It has 2 side burners. It has storage shelves, and we're actually going to be building a little bit of an outdoor kitchen. So the hotter months, I can just come out here and cook, and we can save on having to cool and heat or cool the inside during the summer, but then it'll be great during the winter because the cooking will help keep the house warm.
So one thing they used to do years back and generations before us is cook seasonally. So during the summer months you'd cook certain foods, during the winter months you'd cook other certain foods. And with our wood stove we'll be able to cook a lot of other indoor stuff there when we get that installed. But because we don't really have any air conditioning, if we turned our oven on inside, or the wood stove for that matter, it would just burn us out, and we would be so uncomfortable during the summer months. So part of the outdoor kitchen is this griddle. So most of our summer meals are going to come from this griddle, and it'll be a neat little learning experience for us. But I think it'll be fun.
Now this is live.
Whoa!
Hi everybody, these are our kids.
Merida, Declan.
What's your name?
I'm Declan.
Who are you?
Ronan. Ronan.
This is Ronan and our youngest Maisie. So we just wanted to introduce the family, and we're hoping that y'all will join us on our journey. We want to share with our friends and our family everything we're doing, and we can't wait to share our experiences.
And we have fun here, and this is our new house. Yeah!
What's your favorite thing about our new house, Merida?
The yard, so big, and the creeks and the waterfall, and so quiet here.
Declan, what's your favorite thing about the new place?
My favorite is the garden.
The garden.
The garden.
Cool.
And my dump trucks, and my sister's dump trucks, and my semi. It's my toy. His squirt gun, and my squirt gun, and his.
What about the tadpoles? Aren't those pretty cool, guys?
Yeah! Yeah, well, we catch some. Yay!
I say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye!